to not be first?
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt rings.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Oscar Bevis for IFL TV. The smile says it all. You just told me you were shocked, and I know for a long time you've known this day would come, but now you've had it, experienced it. How good does it feel being a professional boxer?
It feels unreal, you know. I'm so grateful, for the win. I've trained so hard. I've put in the work. I've done what I've told everyone I was going to do. So I'm very happy today.
Yeah. And you enjoyed it at the workout. I said little dance. You was having fun, and you kept the same energy on the way to the ring, and it worked out. I think it was Andy who said to you in the interview. I can't remember what you said, but I remember thinking spot on about kind of taking in the whole debut and making sure you kind of cherish every moment. Did you get to do that tonight?
100%. As you can see, I didn't rush with the ring walk. I took my time. I enjoyed it. You know, this is what we're choosing to do. We're choosing to have a fight. So let's walk to the ring happy. You know, show them that we want to be here. So that's what I did, and I've took in every moment. I didn't look for the stoppage. I just did me, and it came.
Talk to me about the first kind of 20 to 30 seconds. Because obviously the bell rings. You're comfortable in the ring, you know how to fight, you're a boxer. But I guess the first 20, 30 seconds of being a pro, there must be that little bit of kind of madness in your head going, right, this is it now. I'm in the moment, she's in front of me, there's no head guards. Was that kind of first 20, 30 seconds a little bit, I guess, hectic in the mind? Yeah,
you know, it was hectic, you know, but I was in there and I feel most comfortable in the ring. So when that bell rang, I thought, right, meant to be here, it's go time, let's show them what we can do, and that's what I did. Yeah.
And she swung a little bit, but you swung a lot harder. Could you tell from early, I mean, obviously you know at this stage of your career, the sort of people you will be fighting and the levels that you're going to show, but could you tell from early that she was kind of there to be hit and there to be hurt?
Definitely. I knew in the first few rounds she was going to come for it. You know, I didn't want an opponent who was just going to stand there and let me hit them. I wanted someone who was going to come for it themselves. She even said after, like she was upset, bless her. She shouldn't be. She's a very tough woman. She even said after, you know, she came to win tonight. And that's what I wanted, because I wanted someone who was going to come at me to show people I can box, I can fight, I can do whatever, and I showed every single bit of that tonight.
It's interesting hearing that, because I guess for her, she's coming over fighting Francesca Hennessy, the Hennessy second name. She's probably thinking, you know what, I can spoil a very exciting professional debut here. So I guess there was quite a big reason for her to come and try and win tonight.
Definitely. Look, she had a lot of guts, you know. She was a very tough woman, but unfortunately tonight was my night, you know. She probably thought she's 18, you know, I'm going to show her what this game's about. But as I said, I've been training for this since I've been a young girl, so tonight was my night.
Do you think you'll get a lot of that? Because being 18, I can imagine, I mean, you get it even in the male game when there's people coming through, you kind of getting people into old man and kind of teach them, look, I'm older in this game, I'm experienced, I know what it's about. Do you think you're going to get a lot of that over the next couple of fights? People going, she's only 18, yeah. I could kind of tough my way through this.
Cool they are. Everyone's going to think that, but I'm not your usual 18-year-old. I'm game, I can fight, I can box, whatever way you want me, I'll have it. I train very hard. This isn't just an overnight thing. I'm in the gym all the time. I'll be back in the gym on Monday. So I've worked very hard for this and I've earned it.
Hands by the side as well. I know Brad said to me, you're going to see a little bit of flash, a little bit of fun, hands by the side. There's kind of the entertainment factor as well. Yeah, definitely. I think I showed both tonight. I showed I can hit and not get hit. I showed I can have a bit of a ding-dong if I want to. But yeah, I did that. I had my hands down. And I think you need both in boxing. You need both. You need that entertainment side and you need to be able to bite down on that gum shield and let your hands go. And I showed both of them tonight. Did you hear your dad at all? Because I know there's a lot of people shouting for you. Your dad must be mental. Yeah. Watching you in the ring. Now he's got 2 of his offspring fighting. He's going to be bald soon. I told him that earlier. Could you hear him fighting? Because I felt like I could hear 100 different people shouting. Could you hear him at all? Do you know what? I couldn't really hear many people when I was in there. You just locked in, zoned in? Yeah, I was so locked in, like wanting to do the job, that I couldn't really hear many people. I did hear my dad at one point saying, chin, touch, shoulder, jab, chin. He says it all the time, you know. That is the thing he drills into me. And yeah, I heard that, but I was just so zoned in. And you must just want to get back in. I mean, I know you'd fight tomorrow if you could. You must want to get out literally as soon as possible. Of course, as I said, I'm young. I want to get my experience, you know, get as many fights in as I can and get
make my way up to, you know, title division. Obviously not rushing. I'm going to get my experience, but yeah, I just want to, you know, fight all the time.
Yeah. Just kind of a reflection finally on the whole of fight week. Obviously, you've ended with a win, a stoppage, which is what you would have wanted. But doing the interviews, being on Sky Sports, weighing in for the first time, making weight, just kind of the whole experience of perhaps the last 4 or 5 days. I know you started at an amateur gym at the start of the week as well. Just kind of the last 4 or 5 days, if you can, how can you sum that up?
Super special. For me, you know, this has been one of the highlights of my life. You know, I've been wanting to do this since I've been a young girl, looking at Savannah Marshall doing it, you know, wanting to be just like Savannah since I've been a baby. And, you know, one of my highlights today was Savannah showing up. Like, when she came in the changing room, I felt like a little fangirl. I was like, wow, she gave me...
Everyone saw that on Sky as well.
Oh, really? Yeah, she gave me some advice before and stuff, and honestly, it made my night, really.
Yeah. I've got to ask one more thing. Junior's next, and I guess he does the business on the 21st as well.
100% he does, and it goes the exact same way, but more brutal.
Choose to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,